am the one you're looking for. The Messiah is here. Gloria a Dios. As you know, I always come up with some new revelation. So today, please tune with me all the way and watch my video. If all these rabbis in New York, LA, Chicago, and all over the world, if you are watching my video, please watch this video and try to understand me, that why I always tell you who I am. I haven't stopped telling because I knew since June of 1999 that I am the Ancient One, I am the branch, I am the Shiloh, I am the Daniel from the dead, I am the son of King David, and I am the Ancient One. I knew it since that, and I had 50 billboard in 2001 all over Houston, Texas, and I told everybody that I am the Ancient One, but not too many people understand. Even the Jewish people didn't understand. Like I said, that I had a couple of friends. They in fact came to my home, and one of them were like, he was so happy to see me because he really believed me that time that I am somebody. But anyway, since that I've been telling everybody who I am and what I am. And I understand it is not easy for everybody to comprehend or digest. Even my own family having a hard time. Like I said, that my family is still worshipping the Hindu gods. And it's not easy for me to tell them to throw away those idols. That's not gonna help you. And they are not your God. Our God is a God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But they don't want to listen that. So I generally do not bother them, and I really don't associate with them in their religious ceremony. But they are my brother and sister, so I have to go whenever they invite us. But when it comes to religious things, I stay away. So it is not easy for other people, and especially for the Jewish people, it's not easy to digest that why this guy suddenly come out from nowhere and telling us that he is our Moshiach. Now there is a lot of questions you do have, even though Rambam and sages already told you everything about this Moshiach, who he will be like, or what will be his job, and everything from detail, from beginning to the end, the Rambam and sages have explained to you or wrote it down in the book so nicely that you all can understand. But still, there are certain things that they couldn't able to open either because they haven't met the Moshiach. Or the thing is, what Moshiach can open himself. So all the dots you have open, only Moshiach can fill up. And that's who I am. Let me read a couple of scriptures before I go furthermore and tell you everything. So let's go to the last chapter of the Old Testament, Malachi. And Malachi, it says, "See, I will send you the prophet Elijah before that great and dreadful day of the Lord comes." So this is obviously is talking about the end time, because we had promised that Lord will come in the end time when the temple will be built. We all will see the God glory. And the whole world will come and worship. Remember in Zechariah chapter it says that 10 people will catch the hand of the Jew and tell us to the Jew that the God is with you and we would like to go and worship your God. So in the Malachi, this is what it's exactly what happened. I'm reading again. See, I will send you the prophet Elijah before that great and dreadful day of the Lord comes. He will turn the heart of the father to their children and the heart of the children to their father. Or else, remember, when it says or else, it's giving you over there, he may not. Even though we know that Elijah was taken away, but God didn't promise 100% over here that he will send him back. But he said, or else I will come and strike the land with a curse. So if you look right now, if Elijah is supposed to come, or if he already came and he already changed the heart from father to the children and the children to the father, that we don't know, maybe you know, but the main thing is over here that or else I will come and curse the land. And we see right now, as far as I see, that curse is already on the earth. You see, we having a plague after plague after plague coming up, from coronavirus to Omicron to the I don't know what else, then the monkeypox and more things are coming. So I feel like that Elijah may come and may not come. Again, you all are waiting for Elijah only one reason, that you all think that he is the one will point us who's the Moshiach is. But let me tell you, the Moshiach is been prophesied from the beginning to the end. Now let me tell you, when the first Redeemer, Rabbi Moshe or Moses, whatever you call, he was 80 years old. When, first of all, when he was young, he murdered, he left, and then he was with his father-in-law, and he came back after 80 years to redeem you. That time there wasn't no Torah. Torah wasn't given to Moses, and so nobody knew that God will send the Redeemer. So God sent the Moses. That time there wasn't book, so you all didn't know that God will send Redeemer. But then, after Moses bring you A to B place, and he gave you a Torah, then there was prophesied from the beginning to the end, from the Jacob wrote the first thing, that scepter will come, the Shiloh will come, to the gathering of all the people. Then you had a Balaam, the prophesied, non-Jew, prophesied that he sees someone in the future. Then you have Nathan, the God promised, God told Nathan to tell King David that one day I will bring your son. I will bring your son, one of your blood and flesh, from your loin, from your own seed, and he will be on my throne forever. I will be his father, and he will be my son. If he sin, I will punish him, but I will not take the favor from the soul, just like I took it out from the soul. Now, this is all more than that. Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Micah, Obadiah, Zechariah, Daniel, they all have prophesied prophesied about this Son of Man and talk about it and wrote about it, you don't need Elijah anymore to come and point the finger. This time God wants to see your faith. Because God said, I already told you. Before I send somebody, I always prophesy through my prophets. Now, even the Elijah will come. Elijah wasn't the priest. He was a prophet. Priests generally anoint the king. So maybe the Samuel is supposed to come, not the Elijah. But he says he may send Elijah, he may not send Elijah. So over there, that I am telling you that you don't have to wait for Elijah to anoint your Moshiach. Your Moshiach is sitting front of you. Now, let me tell you, like I said, he was 80 years old, I am 60 years old, and my ministry can start right now on 5783. We can start building the temple. Listen, when I say this one, let's start building the temple. And when I say that you are my people, I am your king, is a powerful things I am telling you. It's not easy, because I know that the day you will anoint me and the day I will be on my throne, God's glory will show up. Everybody will see the God glory. A whole world will see the God glory. We all will rejoice. It's just one step, one faith like mustard seeds. And if you just put one step of faith, I believe that we can start building the temple. And nobody will stop us. Nobody will stop us building the temple. Let me read something else from the Malachi again, chapter 3. See, I will send my messenger who will prepare the way before me. Then suddenly the Lord you are seeking will come to his temple. The messenger of the covenant whom you are desire will come, says the Lord Almighty. Who's the messenger? I am the messenger. I am the messenger, not the Elijah or not the John the Baptist. I am the messenger because he said he will come to his temple. When I will build the temple with your hands, remember in my last video, I told you to keep your hands strong. We all going back to promised land. We all going to build the house for our Father. And we are going to build the third temple. No matter what happens, it will build. But remember again, it says over here, only the messenger can build. Nobody else. I have to be there because Spirit of the Lord is rest upon me. Now, let me tell you a few more things that I was watching one of the video. Yesterday, I was in my spirit and I woke up in the middle of the night and I start watching few of the rabbis and listening to their sermon or their teaching. And one of the rabbi that I watched almost whole his video, and there are a few things that he mentioned, and so I want to correct those things. That first of all, he said that Moshiach cannot be proclaimed himself. If somebody proclaim himself is a Moshiach, he is not the Moshiach. So I just want to tell you that that's not right, because everything being prophesied, I just told you everything in the front, that everything been prophesied from beginning to the end, from the Jacob to all the way Malachi chapter, is prophesied about the Moshiach will come and who he will be. Even if you read the Daniel chapter, you will know who exactly that they are talking about. Now, the second point, he said that the Moshiach will be one of us, Orthodox Jew. Now, if you read the whole Torah from beginning to the end, there is no Orthodox word in the Torah. But yes, the Orthodox Jews are more religious and more strong and more in prayer. Yes, I understand, and so you do feel like that the Moshiach will come from one of you. But remember, when Samuel went and chose the King David, he was, in the beginning, he was thinking that this one, and then this one, and the third one, and then the fourth one. But God told him, no, none of them are. And then God also told him that you do not look outwardly, look inside, and his thought and intention of the person. That's what you all need to see. Second thing, he also said that he himself don't know from which tribe he is from. Or he said that we, all of them, don't know which tribes we are from. So how can you tell that the Moshiach will come from one of you, when you don't know also which tribe you are from? But Torah tell you strictly that he will come from the tribe of Judah. And as you know, we all are in exile right now. And wherever his people are, he is there. We know that through the word, that God is always with us, and we are in exile. And this time, he's gonna be with us. This is the final journey. We will be going to the promised land forever and ever and ever. Only reason, because this king will be on the throne forever and ever and ever and ever. Let me tell you, God has promised all these things in the word from the beginning, and that's why you do not need Elijah to come and point me. Second thing, we are in exile. We do not know who are which tribe they are from. But since we know that prophet comes from a tribe of Judah or comes from Jew, and when God have revealed me who I am, so I do not have no reason to lie to you and tell you the truth that I am from the tribe of Judah. I am the Daniel from the dead. Now it comes to the Daniel. He said that we do not talk about Daniel too much because Daniel talk about Jesus. He never talk about Jesus. The 70 weeks of prophecy is for the end of the days. It's not in the middle of the days. There is no 69 weeks in the middle of the days. It is about the end of the world, about the end time prophecy. 70 weeks of prophecy, the Daniel 9:24 to 9:27. So over there, whatever they're talking about, that anointed one will be cut off, that Christians people are talking about. No, don't worry about that one right now. Daniel never said that Jesus will be cut off. And remember what Jesus said in the New Testament 24:15. He said, you will see what the Daniel the prophet spoke about. So he mentioned that you will see what the Daniel the prophet spoke about. But the thing is, he never said that Jesus will die that time. He already died. Our Messiah did came. No. No, 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 no. So remember, you have to understand the Daniel book, that Daniel is coming back. God had promised Daniel, because Daniel was God's loved one. Remember, Daniel also was in exile. Age of 15, he was in Babylon, land of Babylon, and age of 80, he come back in Jerusalem, where God have shown him all these visions about the end time. And he was asking God again and again, just like I'm asking. Still I'm asking, even though I know that everything is coming very soon. It's coming very soon, I know. But it's on his time. It's on his time, and he had promised me that time when I was asking, please show me when all this thing will happen. And he promised, and he said, Daniel, as for you, go your way until the end. You will rest at the end of the days, before the end. What is end of the days? If there is an end, there is no days. So before the end of the days, you will rise again to receive your inheritance. Now, if I am the second son of Daniel, King David, Daniel, then I am in the line, because the first one, Absalom, got killed, and then Amnon was killed, the third one. I am in the line of royal family. No doubt God had a plan. God always have a plan, and God's plan is to bring everybody together in the end time. Now, he also talk about that the Muslim and Christians. So he said that Christians and Muslim both are helping us, because Christian have took everything from our Old Testament, and so do the Muslims. And the Christian came 2,500 years ago, and then 15 years later, 1,000 years later, the Muslim came. Now he talked that they both are spreading our Torah everywhere. But what about the Hinduism? He didn't talk about 1.3 billion Hindu. God have a plan for them also. Now Hinduism comes 6,000 years ago, when Jacob, father-in-law, was still worshipping the god Ganesha, which is right now Hindu people are worshipping. On the same time, the golden calf didn't come till the Moses came. And then when the Moses came, the cow right now worshipping in India. God have a bigger plan to save the whole world. But one thing for sure, that he have choose the Jewish people, beacon of the world. We are the light of the world. We are the one going to follow him, and he will guide us, and we will pass it down to the world. Its beautiful world is coming. It's coming. There will be a peace, as it says, that we will be, the older people will be sitting outside in Jerusalem at night time and drinking teas. All these things coming. There won't be no war. Everybody put the weapon down. But on the same time, while all these things happening, the temple will be built and the God glory will see. The things are still be going on in the world, because we have to finish the Satan forever. We have to bind him forever and ever and ever, so we can live our life peacefully. So all those things, whatever he mentioned, God have a bigger plan, and that's why God chose me from nowhere, from India, from Hinduism. My forefather probably migrated from Syria or from Iran. I have no idea. But one thing for sure, that God have revealed me everything. I told you that June of 1999, Son of Man in the cloud with the white cloth, He came, he approached towards me, and he led me into his presence, and only things came out from my mouth. Praise the Lord, build my house, build my house. And that's why it took me a long time, no doubt, because I was stuck between Hinduism, I'm stuck between Christians, and I'm stuck between Judaism. Now, when they gave me this Bible, when I was up there and they told me to eat something, and then the one who was led me took me to the place to get this Torah. I started with the Old Testament, I end up in the New Testament, but while I was reading my Bible 24/7, 365 days, he just bombarded with me all these Christian pastors. And they were feeding me also, but I feel like, wait a minute, I know all these things. Why they are feeding me? But it feels like they were feeding me. Even though I put 50 billboards that I am the ancient one, of course, they started to felt like, wait a minute, he called himself a God. But now, I'm sure Jewish people will understand when I said I am the ancient one, because I didn't say I am God. Because if I was God, then I was up there. But God have choose me. He led me into his presence. I was born before. God had promised me to come back. That's who I am. Daniel from the dead. Now, if you look the Daniel prophecy, 7 times 7 plus 62, 7 will pass. My birthday is April the 7th, 62. And if you connect all the dots, you will see everything. Now, again, this month is very important month. Because if you read Haggai chapter or Habakkuk or Zechariah, is connected everything for the coming of the third temple. This is very important month in history, in our life, because Haggai gives us a date. He gives us a date and he tells from the September 21st onward, he will bless us. He will bless us. And everything always starts at the new year. Everything starts at the new year. God have a new plan for us. I believe that if you understand me, all the rabbis in the world, I am talking to you. If you are watching my video or any Jewish people watching my video, please pass it down, this video, to your rabbi and tell them that put all those things aside. Whatever the difference you have between Orthodox, secular, whatever the kind of synagogues you have, put aside everything. Come together. Let's talk about it. Let's start building the temple. You're not going to find your Moshiach, because I am your Moshiach. Now about the Ben Joseph. The Ben Joseph is supposed to come from tribe of Ephraim, but I am not sure, is he in exile or is he in Jerusalem already? But your Moshiach, the Ben David that you are looking for, son of King David, he is over here in America, in USA. More war is coming. More war is coming. Everybody's preparing. You know what I'm talking about. You all watching the news. There is war going on right now as I'm talking. Israel and Iran in Syria. Russia is helping them. China is about to get together with Russia. And you know, they are preparing for the Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog, Russia, China, Turkey versus USA, UK, NATO, UN, I don't know, but looks like a south and the north. That's what it is. They're all preparing any second. They're talking about any second. Anybody can push that button about the nuclear warhead and they can wipe out the New York in a matter of second. Now, most of the Jewish people live in New York. Plenty. I mean, not most of them, but there is majority. They live in New York. You all are my brother and sister. Listen to me. Listen to me. This Rosh Hashanah, let's start building. Let's choose your king. You don't want to choose me? Go ahead and find somebody, and then you will know where you're going to end up. This time, God would not let this happen. He going to show the world that whatever promise He made to us will happen. You are right. You are waiting for your Moshiach. A lot of people call me, I'm the Antichrist. A lot of people are, if you read my comments, they are bombarded with, the Christian people are bombarded on me and talking to me like I will be going in hell. And I just put the heart on their messages. Heart. I know who I am. I don't need to get mad and upset with them. I don't need to, because they are lack of knowledge. They do not have that knowledge. But God have revealed you. Now let me tell you one more thing. There are every 1,000 men there is one righteous man. It says in the proverb. And I believe God have choose those righteous men, and God have revealed them that who I am. But they just having little hard time, or they waiting for something, some kind of confirmation from somewhere. I have no idea. Now I cannot do everything myself. I can only tell you who I am. The day you will appoint me, the things will start. First thing, if you don't appoint me, the B plan will start. That only I know and my Father knows. And that will happen. It's written. It's written. I have nothing to be hide, but it's written. If A plan don't work, B plan will work. Now, according to me, I have done 3.5 years, last 3.5 years, putting my video after video after video and telling you who I am. But you all haven't listened to me. But, like I said, in last week, God have revealed probably several righteous rabbi, and they know who I am, and they come to some conclusion. At least I see one rabbi that who sent me the shofar. I believe that he knows who I am, or he would not be sending me shofar. He would not be sending me shofar. And only shofar. Who get the shofar? The priest and the king. And you know that on this time, the king and the priest will be one. It says in the Zechariah chapter, you can read that one. It's the most beautiful chapter. You can read. The two anointed one will come from there. Now, like I said, about the being Joseph, I have no idea if he can be he can be a military figure, he can be a politician. I have no idea. Because my job is the king and the priest. My job is to build the temple. My job is to bring everybody back home. And with your hand, build the third temple. Please listen to my messages. Watch my video. For 3.5 years now I've been telling you, but 22 years I've been talking about that I am the ancient one. I've been telling everybody, God have chosen me. We are in the end time. Now, I am, sometimes I'm frustrated. I fight. I have a spiritual battle going on every single day that you all don't know. I've been bombarded by other spirit. And I fight, and I win. And I tell Father again and again to stop all these things and put me on my throne now. And he said, son, I had told you this long time ago, that write it down on the tablet. Whatever I told you right now, it will happen, but on his time, it's not going to happen right away. So I waited. In Habakkuk 2:2, if you read the Habakkuk 2:2, you will see the message. Now, the whole world is right now in trouble. From finance to, you can see the flood in Pakistan, to flood in Europe, to flood in Africa. I mean, drought in everywhere. Everything it's written before the building of the temple. Everything will happen. There won't be no jobs. Whole day wages, glass of barley. It's coming. What is whole day wages is glass of barley? Is we talking about whole day long you will work and you will get enough to get your food, or rationing the whatever you need for your family. It's coming. It's not going to get better in a day. But if you choose me right now, because I am your Moshiach, God has sent me to you, as Zechariah chapter 2 said, that you will know that God has sent me to you. I am your Moshiach. Let's start building the temple. Let whole world know that God has sent your Moshiach. Let the world shake. I am telling you, the whole world will shake the day you announce your Moshiach. Nobody can talk like this. Where are you going to find? I know you had a hard time in the past. Forget about the past. Let's go to the future. Choose me right now, and you will see the difference. We will rejoice in the name of the Lord, because Lord is with us. Let's get together. Trust me on this. You trust the Lord, trust me, because He has sent me to you. I didn't go to Hindu people. I didn't go to the Muslim people. I didn't go to the Christian people and tell them that God has sent me to you. It's a powerful thing that I've been telling you. There is nobody else can talk like this. I thank you again. I want you to tune with me. Another video coming up. I will try my best before end of the month, try to bring you as much as revelation God give me. But I believe this is the month. This is the month that you all gonna have to come and choose your Moshiach. Thank you again, and God bless you.